everyone for coming to witness our occasion. And we are delighted to see and welcome those who have been a part of this long journey of ups and downs, but never give up. Today marks the beginning of another term of service, another year for Eagle Safer and Eagle Stronger. Please join me in applauding our Vice Mayor-elect, Honorable Ramsestor Dionario, for his opening remarks.
Salamat. Una sa tanan, ako ang youth group, kapatahod sa atong mga dinapit na bisita, ang atong National Regional Director o DALG Regional, Sir Marisa Brazil, ang atong Prime Minister sa pag-taking ng Protaga, Judge Anthony Plaza, atong pinalagyan pa yun sa lungsod sa Ipil, Mayor Dayano Vigario, sa mga re-elected SB members, sa newly elected SB members, department heads, barangay officials, sa kanyang kapuntaga, kung sa tanan mga bisita, sa kanyang maayong buntag na kapuntaga. Karong butuha, punta niyo pagtugutan, atong tuyutan, atong tagsa-tagsa, ang mga unang-unang kasing-kasing, na atong i-instill sa atong tagsa-tagsa ng mga magalingon ang pulong na panagkibusa. Simple na pulong, kumon na pulong, pero kanina pulong ang mudala na elevate sa lungsod sa Ipil to a greater heights. Punta, kaning pulong na mamuntan sa atong tagsa-tagsa ng mga una-una, tinatapos naman ang eleksyon, kahilahin man ang atong political parties, kahilahin ang atong tagsa-tagsa ng mga paglakaw, pero ako'y kayo kaninyo, nakitagtanan at ay common denominator, which is ang paghatag o servisyo na matinulanon sa katawan sa lungsod sa Ipil. And today, this is not a measure of how much we have achieved so far, but it is looking forward to how much we can accomplish together. So sa atong tanan, congratulations, may buntag sa kanang mga suporta kanamo, daghang salamat ang kayo kaninyo, dako paligid o dako pasiguro.
Thank you to our Vice Mayor-elect for your beautiful message for us. We know that with your good nature, personality, and your passion for service, Ipil will go a long way towards a better Ipil. This time, let us hear an inspirational message from our Dynamic Regional Director of DILG 9, the Water Dam, Paisal O. Agurtasil, Season 3.
Salamat for regional triumph for that Sydney is to the last second. Our re-elected municipal mayor, Honorable Mayor Anthony Vigario, and of course the incoming vice mayor, Honorable Ramsestor Dionario, members of the Sangguniang Bayan, Municipality of Ipil, we have Salif Nassim, Glenn Ayan sa Bicol, Honorable Farida Dampalan, Honorable Patrick Turalma, Honorable Sir Fred Ramos, Honorable Dara Vega Tanoni Malisi, and Honorable Administrator John, Honorable Juan Pablo Vega. Unang barangays, pero public servants, maayong punta sa atong tanan. I express my heartfelt congratulations to the new set of local officials of the municipality of Ipil for receiving an overwhelming mandate from your constituents during the recently concluded elections. As an agency tasked to strengthen the capacity of the local government units, we share your pride and honor in achieving this very significant milestone in your political careers. As vanguards of our Constitution at the local level, Ipilenios count on you to perform your duties in the highest degree of excellence and professionalism. Your people deserve no less. We thank you for stepping up to the challenge of steering your municipality during one of the darkest moments of our nation since 2020. The COVID-19 pandemic has continuously wreaked havoc in our communities, taking a great toll on our economy and community. Thousands have lost their lives fighting an invisible enemy. Our local government units were pushed to their limits and forced to adapt to circumstances we all are not familiar. Yet, as the saying goes, extraordinary leaders, the most terrible circumstances, and they become more extraordinary. Because of it, the pandemic taught us to always choose the welfare of the majority over our personal gains. It compelled us to execute unpopular actions in order to restore balance between health and our economy. We met your challenges, we built new allies and created new tools. All because we have to safeguard the lives of the people we choose to serve. Some politicians were not as lucky as you are. Some did not survive politically, and they have reaped the consequence of their unpopular actions. Your election now is a testament that you were on the right track in your endeavors, and especially on your COVID-19 response. You have made decisions that are bitter pills to swallow, but at the end of the day, you did what was best for your people. Governance requires a striking balance, and it is your task to build a consensus that redounds to the benefit of the vast majority. Let me tell you, it becomes much easier to reach this consensus when you are able to cut through the clutter and listen to legitimate voices, who raise issues with earnestness, propose solutions, and are willing to partner with you to achieve all your aspirations. Hence, we implore you to continuously build a participatory, inclusive, and holistic local governance which values dissent as an important element in coming up with local policies tailor-fitted to the needs of the constituency. Make our civil society organizations an active partner in the implementation of your programs and projects and activities, and they can be a very valuable ally in examining your programs from various perspectives. We also encourage you to keep the municipality of Libya a vision-driven local government unit. May your instrumentalities work tirelessly to fulfill your collective dream of votes and beliefs. Local governance is an enabling quest. Until we do not cease to aspire, we do not rest on our laurels. We toil. We work hard until all our people enjoy a matatag, maginawa, at panatag na buhay. We also request our newly elected officials to remain vigilant in supporting the programs of the national government, our local government, our enablers. Without your support, it the direction that the national government would like to take will not be achieved. Let me grab this opportunity to thank you for your active support to the Department of the Interior and local government in shepherding our MDUs to become transparent, accountable, participatory, and business friendly. In the next years, our local government units will transition further into assuming a greater role in providing the basic services to the citizen, pursuant to the Mandatas Garcia ruling. The local government units are due to receive higher share in their national taxes. Increase in resources is an increase in responsibility. Our local government units will be performing certain functions that you might not have performed before. We again appeal to you to ensure that the local government unit is ready to assume these changes. We have to prepare for this transition, which may introduce tremendous changes in the local government landscape. However, let me assure you that the Department of the Interior and Local Government will be your active partner in guiding you all throughout the process of transition. As I told you earlier, the work begins today, and more complex responsibility awaits you in your respective roles. Finally, in closing, let me leave you with a quote from a former President of the United States of America, Abraham Lincoln, said, and I quote, "The difference between a politician and a statesman is that the politician thinks about the next election, but the statesman thinks about the next generation." End of quote. The election season is over. We resist to exist as politicians. Rather, let us all become statesmen, working hand in hand, regardless of affiliation, towards the good of all. Again, in behalf of the outgoing Secretary Eduardo Anyo, and in behalf of the incoming Secretary of DILG, Honorable Member Abulos, our warmest congratulations to the officials of the municipality of Tigre. Maraming salamat and magandang umaga.
Thank you, sir, for that inspiring message. And now we'll proceed to the oath-taking ceremony. The elected official who will take her oath of office this morning is now on her third term as municipal mayor of Ipil, Zamboanga, Sibugan. Currently, she is the president of the League of Municipal Mayors, Zamboanga, Sibugan chapter. Her top programs are aimed at making Ipil a safer and stronger city by providing social and economic services that work together and are based on what people need. Let us welcome our beloved Municipal Mayor of Ipil, Zamboanga, Sibugan, Honorable Honorable C. Ontario. She will be joined by her loved ones and family. Honorable Vicente S. Plaza II, Presiding Judge, Branch 36, Regional Trial Court, will administer the oath of office to Mayor Honorable C. Ontario.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I,
Honorable Olivario,
having been elected to the
having been elected
position,
to the position of Mayor of Ipil, Zamboanga, Sibugan,
hereby solemnly swear
whereby solemnly swear
that I will faithfully discharge to the best of my ability
that I will faithfully discharge to the best of my ability
the duties of my present position
the duties of my present position
and all others that I may hereafter hold
and all others that I may hereafter hold
under the Republic of the Philippines,
under the Republic of the Philippines,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I will obey the laws, legal orders, and decrees
that I will obey the laws, legal orders, and decrees
promulgated by the duly constituted authorities of the Republic of the Philippines,
promulgated by the duly constituted authorities of the Republic of the Philippines,
and that I impose this obligation upon myself voluntarily,
and that I impose this obligation upon myself voluntarily
without mental reservation
without mental reservation
or purpose of evasion.
or purpose of evasion.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations to our beloved Mayor of EPL, Zamboanga, Sibugay, Honorable Mayor Inday Ami Oligario. Another elected official who will take his oath of office this morning is the re-elected Vice Mayor of EPL. Let us welcome Honorable Ramsey Troy T. Oligario, our municipal Vice Mayor of EPL, Zamboanga, Sibugay, who will be accompanied by his loved ones and family. Ramses Troy Oligario, Vice Mayor-elect, will take her oath of office before the administrative officer, Honorable Vicentias de la Plaza II, presiding judge, branch of 36, Regional Trial Court.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I,
Ramses Troy Oligario,
having been elected to the position of
having been elected to the position of Municipal Vice Mayor
Ipe Zamboanga Sibugay,
of EPL Zamboanga, Sibugay,
hereby solemnly swear
hereby solemnly swear
that I will faithfully discharge to the best of my ability
that I will faithfully discharge to the best of my ability
the duties of my present position
the duties of my present position
and of all others that I may hereafter hold
and all others that I may hereafter hold
under the Republic of the Philippines,
under the Republic of the Philippines,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I will obey the laws, legal orders, and decrees
that I will obey the laws, legal orders, and decrees
promulgated by the duly constituted authorities of the Republic of the Philippines,
created by the duly constituted authorities of the Republic of the Philippines,
and that I impose this obligation upon myself voluntarily,
that I impose myself this obligation voluntarily
without mental reservation
without mental reservation
or purpose of evasion.
or purpose of evasion.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, our Vice Mayor-elect, Ramses Troy D. Oligario. At this juncture, let us listen to an acceptance message to be given to us by our beloved Mayor Inday Ami Oligario, elected with a landslide victory and by far the most popular mayor of EPL, Honorable Annabel C. Oligario.
Daghang salamat. Thank you so much, Chris. Daghang salamat ug maayong buntag kanamong tanan. Especially to our fellow elected public officials. Good morning, my colleagues in government service and our families, friends, and ladies and gentlemen. Again, good morning. And I'm so happy. Wako magdahom. Ang atong regional director o attend. Karon pa kong buntag. Sir, thank you for coming and thank you for joining. This is really a memorable one. Kay mahuman na lang ang ako ang term karon pa ko lang ng regional director sa akong office. Thank you. And of course, magpasalamat ko kayo kung dako. In spite sa kapisi sa ako ang pinalangga. Judge, akong silihan, kapabayan, from Dumaguete, huwag siya kabalibad. Ay silingan man, di ko siya kaagil sa balay. Ay ang galan, paiwan man dito sa likod, di ko siya kaagil, o di siya masugot. That's right, administer sa pagkikot na pagkaroon. No other than Judge Vicente de la Plaza. And of course, sa inyong daughter na naadiri, thank you also for joining. And hindi po na ako makalimutan ako mga special guests na ang karoon. Ako unahon ang from Dumaguete, ang family ni Anthony Cho, brothers and sisters niya, and of course ang mga pagumangko na naman. Ang akong mga even though sinasa wala dinhi, pero may balota mo, this is life. Life ni karon. So ako ni patuyong pa-life ni karon para ikaw makakita ko ng akong anak na mag-master niya. Mama, na makakita siya na nag-take-out ko. Ever since, wakdod kabutan akong anak sa kuha. So, nilaga na ng space. Vice Mayor ko, hangtod na Mayor ko, wakdod siya kabutan. Pero anyway, Angie and Angelo is here. And of course, ang ako, walang hilangin na pinalangga. No other than Attorney Richard Chu. And of course, kaninyong pag-attend karon din o kaninyong pag-attend na being part of local history as this will be the first inauguration and oath-taking of LGU officials in this brand new government complex. Diba? Diba? Ano magwapo-wapa kayo na karon. And this is my third term as your mayor, and even so, I still pause and reflect every time I realize that tremendous responsibilities being placed on our shoulders to serve the people who elected us to this position. With that, I once again remind every elected public officials of what Matthew chapter 22, verse 14 rightfully declared, "For many are called, but few are chosen." Kita na nga. Diba? Kita na nga. Kailangan niya ka. So, indeed, to be chosen overwhelmingly by the people is a rare honor and privilege. That honor must be reciprocated with unselfish public service. It is also appropriate to echo once again the call of my colleagues and over the hand of reconciliation to our adversaries. And it is time for us to bury the hatchet and forget our petty differences for the good of our community. Sama sa ingon ni Rambo, sama sa ingon ni Ardy, kalimtan ang kanan, ang eleksyon ni Labayan. Let's work hand in hand para sa kapitihan, para sa kayuhan, para sa development sa ato ang lungsod sa ibig. Ang atong lungsod na atong ilapangantoy, ng ibig will always stay safe and strong. So ako hanyon, wa man ko tamangkuyo. Kalitan. We are all friends and besides, epelenios sa tanan. Being a third termer, and since this is also a continuation of the sworn duties of most of my colleagues here today, I will spare you again the boring stuff, laying down the program of government and our intended roadmap to governance. Since we have done that during our initial term, even as we are calibrate and adjust to unforeseen events. But I can assure you, though, that we continue to implement as well as supplement our priorities programs and projects, even as we seek new sources of funding and search for different ways of improving our delivery of services to our people. On the other hand, allow me to congratulate my partner in governance, Walay Lain. Siguro ni Mapugan, makoy lang Vice Mayor, way laing wakong Vice Mayor, ang akong pinalangga, pagumangkon, panangga manangkon ni silang tanan, Tanang nga inipunin hapon siya. No other than John Lloyd Opipe, Rambo Olivario, for continuing to exhibit exemplary leadership. And you know, with Rambo as my vice mayor again, I embarked on my last term full of confidence and inspired by his youthful enthusiasm. Of course, my warmest congratulations also to our Sangguniang Bayan members who will now embark on their sworn duties with fresh mandate from the people, and I'm also excited to work with these two young SB members. Young SB member, mga po. Sir, gamay na lang mong senior citizen na niliit. I-graduate naman ito isa na senior. So anyway, I'm excited to work with you. So again, let's work hand in hand. Hindi ko wata na kakuyog sa ato ang partido. Paano ako pinalingon? Kalimutan ang tanan. And I know that your respective experiences and individual skills will make the legislature even more productive and vibrant. Besides, it appears that the average age of our SB members has dramatically dropped down because it seems more than half of them would belong to the young legislator category. Sir, duha na lang kong nabiling na senior citizen. Ayaw ka po, sir, ay ang mayor is also a senior citizen. Tuloy na lang yung taon na, sir, mag-search sa ato ang lungsod sa ibig ng mga senior. Pero di mo ito ipahinap ng mga senior pata. No? So, di pa tayo senior, sir, we can still do our work and we can serve the people pag yun sa lungsod sa ibig. Diba? Ato ipakita na mas malutigan nato di mga batangkon. Diba? So, especially kung yudo ka. Especially kung yudo, makakita pa lang. Sir. So, exciting welcome development for our community in this LGU. So, atong panikamutan, sir, na kita mga nagkato ang karon na administration, mas mulang po, mas makahatag ng mga proyekto sa ato ang lungsod. Hindi ako ang last term karon, makalimon ko sa mga empleyado na naa sa munisipyo, at ang tahapon ko ninyo for another 3 years. At ang tahapon ko ninyo for another 3 years. But besides, di ba, sa akong pagdala, magdumala sa ato ang munisipyo, sa mga empleyado, daghan mong nakuhang benepisyo, gikan ka na mo. Gikan sa medical, hangtod sa mga problema sa pamilya, daghan ba? Ayaw mo kagool, June 30 karon. June 30 karon. Ambot lang na ko bang ko. June 30 karon, wala yung mga walak ninyo. Maauna ko ikasoki sa mga job order sa itong mga empleyado, stay mo, ihak na mo sa inyong trabaho karon. Hindi ko graduate, hindi ko makakuman, pero sana si Chichi magpabuyan, di ba alam mo kung ang araw makuman. Special mention ka. Kani karon, kani ako ihatag sa ako ang last term para sa inyo sa mga empleyado. Manikamot ni na ini atong administration karon makahatag pagtugang ng mga benepisyo kanino. And of course, ako yung pasalamatan ng mga kapitan na naatin basi makalimunukat na lintan na mo wala. Wala ka mo na kalintan. Thank you so much sa inyong support. Ikat sa ako ang pagka-vice mayor, hangtod sa ako ang master as mayor, huwag yun ko ninyo yan. Thank you so much. Mao siguro nang nakakuha kong dako kaayo nga boto kay tungkol sa akong pagpalangga ninyo o gipalangga kung kaayo ninyo. Thank you again sa mga leaders, supporters, coordinators, tanan-tanan, sa mga empleyado. Ni bukaran mo o wala, daghang salamat kay sa sunod bukaran mo na ko. And of course, I will not be expressing my gratitude to my family. Sa ako ang igsoon na nahalingin si May Aloy, sa ako mga pag-umakon, of course sa akong sister-in-law, sa ako mga pag-umakon na nahalingin na nagsakripisyo sa ilahang pagtabang ka na ko, nag-resign sa ilang mga maayong trabaho, kay want to help na ko sa since paglingkod na ko kay ang ingon nila, we will protect your signature. So naa sila karon kini nagsakripisyo, sakripisyo because gusto nilang tabangan nila ang nila. So, dili ko mahimong vice mayor, dili ko mahimong mayor without may palangga sa ako ang life. Dito po lang ko. Ha? Kailan na sila? Thank you kay Richard. Richard na ha. Thank you kay Langga. Nailang daughter. Nakita ko sa iyang daughter na mga Exona. So again, thank you so much. Without you, wala yung mayor na hintay kami. Yeah. Pero ang problema lang sa akong executive check-up, natingala ko. Sir, nagtabi na ko. Natingala ko, pag gawa sa akong results sa tulian ko, left side sa akong heart may enlarged because of love. Because of love, may enlarged during sa campaign period, may enlarged sa akong heart, sa akong gugma. Pag-chino mo, labaho niya ang dagat, mahalang ka kong balot, basta makabot ka dyan, sa iya ang and I am even more thankful to my partner, for overseeing all aspects of the last campaign. Kaysa ni aming buhang na eleksyon, ihaan na siya sa balay, hindi na siya mag-point siya pang-ianak. Karon, iyan na yung ditugyan, ako ditugyan sa iya ako politika, sa mga mag-asikaso, sa mga political coordinators, and ground work. Pero this time, siya na mismo ang nangunay sa ground. Pero para masulpat ang tanang problema, sa kampanya, mao siguro na lang nakakuha ko almost 33,000 na boto. Gilumay mangod na ko ang mga tao. So, now getting back to the business at hand, which is to give an overview of what I intend to bring to the table during my last term. Having been at the help of this municipality for the past 6 years, I believe I am in the best position to restore and reinforce good governance and provide a truly transparent, proactive, and consultative approach to local government management. If we have overcome difficulties in the past, we will not falter and will continue to surmount all challenges that come our way, and that my fellow Epereños will set the tone for my administration during this coming term. For example, in this third term, we will triple our effort to finally obtain a level 3 hospital in our midst and even operate our own if the conditions are right. No. We will triple our efforts to make the Ipil Airport operational and finally having commercial air service to and from Ipil, a condition or factor that investors always look for. We will triple our efforts to finally have a reliable, sustainable, and consistent water system for benefit of all consumers and investors. And finally, in this last term, we will triple our efforts to attain cityhood, which we will rightfully deserve, as it is the best way to claim our fair share of regional development and the national spotlight on private and public investment. And I would like to mention magpasalamat ko sa akong amiga. Not only a friend, but also an advisor, a friend, a close friend. Ang akong isa ka panyera, no other than Mayor Silva. Thank you for coming, Mayor. Sa pagkita niya sa ato ang munisipyo, siyang sa Hotel. And of course, to Benny Hagman, Glenda Kulan-Kulan, and Marlene, ako mga friends anyway. Thank you so much. And again, hangyuhon na ko ang sangguniang bayan. For them, people sa mga differences natin, nako, let's work hand in hand for the good of the Canadians. Thank you, and may God bless us all, and let's make it safe and strong. Thank you.
Ato magpanas ng kausapan, ato ang Mayor sa Safety, Honorable Mayor Annabel C. Olivar. We will now then proceed to the oath-taking ceremony of our newly elected municipal Sangguniang Bayan member. Please come forward for the oath of office as I call your name. And we will be inviting also your family to be with you during this very important occasion. Our first, on his first term, Honorable Sheriff A. Mazin. Honorable Glenn Alan Y. Sabihon.
Hereby solemnly, having been elected, hereby solemnly swear that I will faithfully discharge to the best of my ability the duties of my present position and all others that I may hereafter hold under the Republic of Philippines, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I will obey the laws and the orders legal orders and decrees promulgated by the duly constituted authority of the Republic of the Philippines, and that I enforce this obligation upon myself voluntarily without mental reservation or purpose of evasion. That will be mine. Hereby solemnly swear that I will faithfully discharge to the best of my ability I may hereafter hold under the Republic of the Philippines, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I will obey the laws, legal orders, and decrees promulgated by the duly constituted authorities of the Republic of the Philippines, that I impose the obligation upon myself voluntarily, without mental reservation or obligation. So help me God. Congratulations.
On her third term as an ESTA member, please come forward Honorable Farida A. Dampana.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I,
Farida A. Dampana,
Pipil Zamboanga Sibugay,
of Pipil Zamboanga Sibugay,
having been elected to the position of
having been elected to the position of Sangguniang Bayan member
Pipil Zamboanga Sibugay,
of Pipil Zamboanga Sibugay,
hereby solemnly swear
hereby solemnly swear
that I will faithfully discharge to the best of my ability
that I will faithfully discharge to the best of my ability
the duties of my present position
the duties of my present position
and all others that I may hereafter hold
and all others that I may hereafter hold
under the Republic of the Philippines,
under the Republic of the Philippines,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I will obey the laws, legal orders, and decrees
that I will obey the laws, legal orders, and decrees
promulgated by the duly constituted authorities
promulgated by the duly constituted authorities
of the Republic of the Philippines,
of the Republic of the Philippines,
that I impose this obligation upon myself
and that I impose the obligation upon myself
voluntarily,
voluntarily,
without mental reservation
without mental reservation
or purpose of evasion.
or purpose of obligation,
Help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations.
On her return and down her first term of office, the newly elected ESTA member, Honorable Cathy Toralba, please come forward.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I,
Catherine M. Toralba,
having been elected to the position of
having been elected to the position of Sangguniang Bayan member,
hereby solemnly swear
hereby solemnly swear
that I will faithfully discharge to the best of my ability
that I will faithfully discharge to the best of my ability
the duties of my present position
the duties of my present position
of all others that I may hereafter hold
and of all others that I may hereafter hold
under the Republic of the Philippines,
under the Republic of On his second term as an SB member, please come forward, Honorable Serafin L. Ramos.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me.
I, Serafin Ramos, having been elected to the position of retired member of Municipal,
Hereby solemnly swear
hereby solemnly swear
that I will faithfully discharge to the best of my ability
that I will faithfully discharge to the best of my ability
the duties of my present position
the duties of my present position
and all others that I may hereafter hold
and of all others that I may thereafter hold
under the Republic of the Philippines.
under the Republic of the Philippines,
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
that I will bear forfeit allegiance to the same,
that I will obey the laws, legal orders, and decrees
that I will obey the laws and legal orders and decrees
promulgated and duly constituted authority of the Republic of the Philippines. That I impose this obligation upon myself voluntarily without mental reservation or obligation.
On her third term as an SB member, please come forward, Honorable Jeremy L. Catalina.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me.
I, Dara L. Catalina,
Having been elected to the position of
having been elected to the position of Sangguniang Bayan Member
Ibig Zamboanga City,
of Ipil Zamboanga City,
hereby solemnly swear
hereby solemnly swear
that I will faithfully discharge to the best of my ability
that I will faithfully discharge to the best of my ability
the duties of my present position
the duties of my present position
and of all others I may hereafter hold
and of all others that I may hereafter hold
under the Republic of the Philippines.
under the Republic of the Philippines,
That I will bear faith and allegiance to the same.
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
That I will obey the laws, legal orders, and decrees
that I will obey the laws, legal orders, and decrees
promulgated by the duly constituted authorities
of the Republic of the Philippines, and that I impose this obligation upon myself voluntarily without mental reservation or purpose of evasion. So help me God.
Congratulations, our 60th as the member of the municipality of Ipil. Please come forward for his third term as SP member, Honorable Winifredo M. Chong.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, having been elected to the position of Ibis of Wanda Sibugay, hereby solemnly swear that I will faithfully discharge to the best of my ability the duties of my present position and of all others that I may hereafter hold under the Republic of the Philippines, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I will obey the laws, legal orders, and decrees promulgated by the duly constituted authorities of the Republic of the Philippines, and that I impose this obligation upon myself voluntarily, without mental reservation or purpose of evasion. So help me God. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Honorable Wilfredo and Sean. And to complete the 8 as the members of the municipality of Ibil, Zamboanga, Sibugay, please come forward, Honorable Juan Pablo A. Nuega.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Juan Pablo A. Nuega, having been elected to the position of member of the People of Wanda Sibugay, hereby solemnly swear that I will faithfully discharge to the best of my ability the duties of my present position and of all others that I may hereafter hold under the Republic of the Philippines, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I will obey the laws, legal orders, and decrees promulgated by the duly constituted authorities of the Republic of the Philippines, and that I impose this obligation upon myself voluntarily, without mental reservation or purpose of evasion. So help me God. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Honorable Juan Pablo A. Nuega. That completes our 8 Sangguniang Bayan members in the municipality of Ibil, Zamboanga, Sibugay. The newly elected officials took their oath of office and swore in front of their families, friends, supporters, national and local employees, and barangay captains to truly do their duties, functions, and responsibilities of their position to the best of their abilities. They will support and defend the Constitution of the Philippines and obey the laws and duties. Before we end this program, we would like to acknowledge our outgoing SB member by giving them a plaque of appreciation. Allow me to read the citation. This plaque of recognition is awarded to Honorable Valentino C. Eleuterio Sr., a grateful recognition of outstanding, remarkable services rendered to the local government unit of Ibil as elected official for the following year, 6 years, Sangguniang Bayan member from 1992 to 1998. 3 months, municipal vice mayor subsection from 1995 to June 30, 1995. 3 months, municipal mayor from March 26, 1998 to June 30, 1998. Another 9 years as a member of the municipality of Mobile from 2001 to 2010. Another 9 years as SP member from 2013 to 2022. The selfless dedication and commitment to the transparent and accountable public service of Honorable Valentino C. Iliferri Sr. significantly contributed to the overall socio-economic growth and development of the municipality of Ipil, Zamboanga, Sibugay through enactment of various local ordinances and resolutions for the welfare of our constituents towards the attainment of our dream vision of the sustaining Ipil safe, Ipil strong, and our contribution for a nation building worthy of emulation and appreciation. Given this 30th day of June 2022 at Ipil Municipal Government Center, Tawan Ipil, Zamboanga, Sibugay. Signed, Municipal Mayor Annabel C. Olivario. Another plaque of recognition is awarded to Honorable Glenn C. Sapihon in grateful recognition of the outstanding and remarkable services rendered to the local government unit of Ipil as a Sangguniang Bayan member for the period of 3 years from 2018 to 2022, which significantly contributed to the overall socio-economic growth and development of the municipality of Ipil, Zamboanga, Sibugay through enactment of various local ordinances and resolutions for the welfare of our constituents towards the attainment of our joint vision of attaining Ipil safe, Ipil strong, and our contribution for nation building, whose selfless dedication and commitment to transparent and accountable public service are worthy of emulation and appreciation. Given the 30th day of June 2022 at Ipil Municipal Government Center, Tawan, Ipil, Zamboanga, Sibugay. Signed, our Municipal Mayor, Annabel C. Olivario. Another plaque of recognition is awarded to Honorable Manuelito P. Lardo Jr. in grateful recognition of the outstanding and remarkable services rendered to the local government unit of Ipil as elected public official for the following period. 6 years, Sangguniang Bayan member from 2007 to 2013. Another 6 years as SP member and ABC president from 2013 to 2018. Another 3 years as SP member from 2019 to 2022. This selfless dedication and commitment to transparent and accountable public service of Honorable Manuelito Iliferri Jr. significantly contributed to the overall socio-economic growth and development of the municipality of Ipil, Zamboanga, Sibugay through enactment of various local ordinances and resolutions for the welfare of our constituents towards the attainment of our joint vision of sustaining Ipil safe, Ipil strong, and our contribution for nation building worthy for emulation and appreciation. Given the 30th day of June 2022 at Ipil Municipal Government Center, Hawaii, Ipil, Zamboanga, Sibugay. Signed, Municipal Mayor Annabel C. Olivario. And now let us listen to a closing message to be given to us by our outgoing ASB member, Honorable Valentino Bag and Emilio Steele.
To our distinguished guest our